And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
You know, this gray weather, water off a duck's back. I quack me up.
Is there one more in there?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
that's it.
Nope.
I was like, because I'm feeling there's one more.
Story of my life. Don't ask for a third. I got it. Welcome back to BT. The Toronto crew in the house.
Yay!
Meredith, hey, shout out the Toronto crew, Breakfast Television.
BT
Let's go.
Toronto crew.
Toronto.
It's not as warm, but we're still hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Still good.
Bringing
We're
the
at,
fire.
we're at Sandals, Toronto.
Yeah.
Before the greatest hockey card story of all time, we're going to get to here in a couple seconds. This is it. There is no better hockey card story you're ever going to hear in your life than this. First, however, we have to revisit the dancing that went on in the last segment down at Sandals, Jamaica. Once again, I'm going to open this up to the dais.
Okay.
Frank Ferragini,
With the
elbows
hips.
up.
Nick Collins.
There's Devo,
There's Devo.
after 3 shots of espresso.
With the shaky legs.
Segment producer Nick Holland then comes in and embarrasses himself.
Yeah. That's the one that laughs loudly.
Yep,
You
and
know
then
him.
finally, executive producer Laura Ryder, she did a great job coming up here. That's not her. That's not Laura.
No.
She's coming up, though.
There she is. There she is.
There she
Oh,
is.
there she is. All right.
She said
Oh,
cut.
she's the boss. She got it.
She was like, cut.
She's like, no.
Yeah.
Did we slow-mo that? Janine's? Did we? Oh, maybe not. You know what? Maybe we'll break it down again later. Because that's a whole series of analysis that's needed to break down
some
that.
moves were
Who's the
shown.
best and worst dancer of the group?
Well,
Best and worst dancer.
I'm going to say, so best, I'm going to go with Frankie because you saw as you're like, they're panning around, everyone's like dancing, and then Frankie's in there, right?
Yeah.
Like he's got like a little
Confident.
salsa moves
Yeah.
going on. So I'm going to say Frankie. I'm not going to say a worst.
Unbelievable. Best and worst dancer that we just saw.
Laura, my boss.
Best.
Smart.
Best?
Best.
Best. All right. The worst is obviously Nick Collins, segment producer.
Obviously, yeah.
All right. We'll revisit this. I mentioned the hockey card story. We got a couple seconds
Mentioned
here.
it. You sold it. It's the best hockey card
This is
story
it.
of all time.
This is it. Okay, so the Loch Ness Monster of hockey card collectors is if you ever got an unopened box of 1979-80 O-Pee-Chee hockey cards. This set is valuable because it's Wayne Gretzky's rookie year. And one of those cards is like $1 million. So this is the thing that people have searched for. This was like the Titanic wreck before they found it. People have been hunting this their entire lives. Well, in a basement in Regina, Saskatchewan, lo and behold, it was found. And a whole box was found in mint condition. Inside the unopened box, 16 smaller boxes, 48 packs in each of those boxes, 10 cards in each of those packs, for a grand total of 7,680 cards in that unopened box. Now, the family that found this has put it up for auction through Heritage Auctions. Right now, the top bid is $1.3 million. You have another 25 days to put in your bid. But to both of you, my question is this. If a Gretzky card is worth $1 million, and there could be anywhere from 10 to 20 Gretzky rookie cards in that whole box that you saw, do you not keep the box, open it yourself, and go hunting for Wayne? Or do you just put it up for auction and you might get $5 or $6 million out of it? What's the sure bet in your opinion, Meredith Shaw?
Or there could be nothing, Sid. I have sat beside many, for my brother, now Will, opening up hockey cards, opening up Pokemon cards, always going for the Gretzky of that bunch, right? Nothing. So there could be nothing. So you could get more on the auction.
There could be nothing.
There could be none of them in there.
Or there could be 20 of them, and you're sitting on at least, you're like Steve Carell in the 40-year-old version with the unopened toys. A fortune here, potentially. Tammie Sutherland, if you find this in your basement, what do you do?
It's like Deal or No Deal.
Yes.
Like, I am opening up those cards. I don't think I would have it in me to let them go. I'm too curious not to go through them. And the thrill of the hunt, you're right, though, could be nothing, but I'd give it a shot. I'd have to open it up.
The journalist in you
Yeah, I gotta
would
go.
not let it go.
It's like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, like the golden ticket.
Yeah.
Like, but would you be going with an X-Acto knife? Like, because unopened is the value, correct?
Well, I think open Gretzky is the value. See, that's how I'm looking at it.
Okay.
You're right, it could be nothing, or you just made like $18 million like that. Feedback at breakfasttelevision.ca. You find this box with Gretzky rookies possibly laced all on the inside of it. What do you do?
So you're saying we should put in a bet or bid or something?
It's only 1.3 million.
Because it's 1.3. If there's 20 in there,
We'll pass a hat around.
you could pay 1.3 and get some worth 20 million.
It's like we buy
Bargain.
Kev, we buy the Roger's okay with it. We buy the box, put in a bid. We do a 2-hour special live on air like Al Capone's Vault,
Yeah.
and we see if we get Gretzky rookies. Donate it to charity.
I'll give you my credit card.
Done.
Cool.
Kevin Frechette.
in.
Great TV idea.
I'll place the bid.
It's 8:01. You're watching BT.